Welcome, welcome everyone. This is Valderon, and yeah, game is loading. This is No Man's Sky. This is the Tiger-Val challenge, and we are kind of continuing where we stopped on Thursday. So that's at least why we're starting going. I was running a little bit late tonight because I was sitting watching football that as England was playing, and that took a little bit longer than I expected it to. So yeah, but I was on time. The only thing is the game was not loaded in on time, but that is a minor thing. I'm here, and I'll be here for the next roughly 5 hours, and we will go around and see what we can do to improve our situation, making ourselves stronger, and moving towards the final, well, I was going to say the final destination, which is Eissentam, but that is far out in the future, and I will try to make it a little bit entertaining on the way there as well. So let's see what we have and what we have to do. So thing is, I should probably have gone to our freighter and cleaned a little bit out, but I didn't do it because I don't have a teleporter on the freighter. So in order to actually be reasonable, I will have to then go back, fly out to the space station, teleport where I was, which is absolutely fine, but it is just the thing that I feel it's a little bit counterproductive, so I rather will wait and see, and then do the right things. Or actually, there is another solution. Let me just look at this first. Just want to make sure that I have sold everything I can at this system. Yeah. Okay, I'll come back to the teleporter thing. I'll just go up, and I can't remember what was free here. So every time you go away and come back, it will be available. So you can actually theoretically constantly fuel it up. Whether that would be an exploit or something else, I don't know. And I don't tend to do it because I don't really want to do these things that is wrong, first of all, and I don't want to do things which is borderline cheating or anything like that. It's not necessary. We can do fine without doing those kind of things. And that's why I'm never using the personal refiner glitches. I don't know if they even work anymore, but it is the thing. I rather want to play a clean game and kind of do the right things. Then we can always discuss what is the right things. That's something completely different. But I mean, I will, in most situations, actually try to play as good as I can according to my ideas about the game. So you might be sitting playing and have some completely different ideas, and that's absolutely fine. That's how it should be. Oh, bugger, I made a mistake here. Oh, shit. I should not have given him the first one. It's okay. Did I actually get that? I actually haven't done a lot of things here, so... which is fine. So, toxic, I have B class. And S class, so that one could... that one is for my freighter. So, I actually think what I will do is I will go down and go to the freighter and then just put those things on which belongs there, clean out a little bit, and yeah. So I just need to make sure I know where we are. Nike Pluist. Okay. Nike Pluist. So one of the first things you want to do with a freighter is actually to build it up. And that's the whole thing with it. This one is actually something I can place directly. It is only useful for the frigate mission, so there is no rush right now. Oh, wrong one. Okay. You know what? That turns into some other things then. So I have two of these to build a little bit. I don't have any of these, and I had one here as well. So let's take that out. That is absolutely fine. That is absolutely fine. So we have 3 of them. Go to the proper console, the upgrade one, and actually do something. And that would be base parts and upgrades. So one thing I would like to have as quick as possible is the teleport chamber. So that I would actually use one on. I need some silver, antimatter, and amino chain, but that the last part can be a little bit tricky because I don't have, so I can do it, make it myself. So on the other one, I need to start these, and that always start with this one, which is okay. Then that is the next one I need, is the 5 to get that. So do I wait and save up, or do I build something else? Well, to be honest, I would rather save them, because that's kind of for me a better option. So what I will do is that one I will put over on the freighter, because that's where it belongs. Then everything that I kind of don't need right now will go on the freighter and be packed away. And it all makes sense at some point. Maybe not immediately, but down the line it will. So one belongs on there. This is all things. So these, I don't straightly need them. So that quickly gives a lot of space. And all this is for selling, so that is fine. So I have a lot of things here. These I actually okay, I thought I could just chuck them to the storage container. Okay, I will need to then move around a little bit with them. No, this one I need that out here. These I will need out here. So now we can see I need a lot of silver. Most of the trading on the most of the things you build on the freighter is silver. So using silver. So that is a very important thing to actually get. So I'm going to kind of try to set things a little bit reasonable together. Some of them I actually connection, so certain things is not really applicable to do anything about. Others is well, it's actually nice. You kind of get them reasonable places. So this is not the worst way to have it. What I'm interested in, what I have a copper, because I will have to go and because I have a refiner and I need to make some chromatic metal because I need so much about it, but I only want to make it out of this is slightly annoying, but yeah. So I put it on the Starship because that only take one slot then. It will take 4 goes anyway, so but that is kind of important to do for the repairs of our things. Meantime, I have this one which should okay, it's only when I'm down in the area with the captain I can't. Okay, I'm just taking a little tour around because I still can't entirely remember what I have or what I haven't. So well, I will go down to the flight deck and just do a little bit of repair on the ships I have not repaired yet. That's the Hauler, Explorer and Shuttle. And then hopefully that will actually then add to ships I have a license for. At least that will remove them from the working on one. And I'm still missing a solar and a exotic. So the solar I should probably be able to find. The exotic is one I really have to look hard for. But I just have to go and search, and that's kind of the only thing I can do. There is no other options than go and look. I can use charts and hope the best. Remember, I can only use 1 chart per planet, so that might be a lot of looking around. However, I can, if I'm lucky, find observatories, and if they show me, well, then I can go there and maybe use a chart as well. So there is of course options, and but the second part of it is, of course, building the ships up and down the line improve them. So that's where we are at. At the moment, my best ship is actually the Interceptor, which is a B class. That's actually quite okay ship. So that made me quite happy. I found something which was really usable, not just a ship, but something I could use as it was. And in this challenge, a Sentinel interceptor found on the planet is a crashed ship, and you do repair a couple of things because you add things to get the brain to work. You go get the brain converted so you can use it, and that is kind of the repair part. That the ship is fully repaired is just a benefit, but that doesn't mean that it couldn't be better, and that's of course always the situation. It's not always I need to do that, I need to do that. It is also the thing to get things actually to work. So I have picked up a thing or two that I can actually build. I need that one at some point. That's why I got the quantum computer. I think that was why I bought it. I need some wiring looms. I can get that, and then I need some hydraulic wiring. Can I actually make that myself? No. So that's something I have to find, but I could just put that one on. Oh, I can't have any more of them, so I'll take it off. Now I kind of have the 2 wiring loops. So these I don't actually need for quite a while, so let's put them into the storage as well. And yeah, I don't actually need to have both Atlas passes with me, just the higher one will cover both as well. So question is, should I put some of this aside as well? There's no need to run around with overload of it, so that is actually fine. And this is getting there as well. So it all seems to be kind of okay. So yeah, it goes a little bit slow from this end, but that's kind of okay. I don't mind that. I must admit, it's not always I'm happy having it like that when you want the game to be a little bit fast-paced, but No Man's Sky is absolutely not a game which necessarily is fast-paced. It comes down to yourself. If you want to rush through everything, you can do that as you like. And if you want to explore any cave you find on the planet, it's actually down to you to choose whether you do or not. So I just need this refined, and I will go down to the flight deck and just take a quick trip to the ships I need to repair and see what I can repair and what I can't. Well, what I can't, and that's just materials I need to acquire. So that's how it is. but I'm started collecting things to improve the freighter, and that is absolutely good. Hey Wicked, welcome to. How are you today? Hopefully not in Disney hell. I should have made some chlorine. That's actually silly, I didn't do that. Oh dear. Well, I hope the best for you. I'm good. I am very good. Been trying to do a thing or two, and yeah, it's slowly coming into shape, and that's actually quite good. And I am looking forward to see how this challenge actually pan out over time. But I mean, there is all the normal. Yeah, that's absolutely true. There is all the normal things, and they won't go away just because it's a challenge. So yeah, no, I think everything will be fine. And I find the game quite interesting no matter what. So and I mean, I'm still playing on Permadeath. I actually haven't started a normal game since you guys got me to play Permadeath. So I mean, you tripped me over that threshold, and that's absolutely fine. I'm not even annoyed. Yeah, guess you are. Yeah, you did, and it was only suggestions, but it is it's absolutely fine, and I don't mind, and I said that very often. Any suggestions is welcome. I don't mind it, and it's up to me whether I want to or not, and that goes for everyone else. And whenever I say something on stream, oh, you should do this and that, it's actually not what it means. If I say that, it's a suggestion. It's not how you absolutely should play, because that is not down to me to choose that. And I would not suggest anyone try to copy how I play, because that might not work for you. That's always the case. I'm not going to use my wiring looms. I need them for something else right now, so That is not going to be in the repair direction. Okay, I'm already out of that. And that, okay. Fair enough. And there is the hauler. The fighter is actually full up. No, I'm not using wiring looms. But the thing is, luckily, chromatic metal I can actually... Oh, that's gold as well. I can actually make more of that down the line, so that is not the most critical. I see a couple of things I'm needing and that I will have to get one way or another. That's paraffinium especially, because that's not something I just can make. There's certain things you get a lot of, and then there's other that's not as easy. But it's all good. It's actually moving the right way, and I'm very good at hoarding a lot of stuff anyway, so this doesn't look too bad. That actually doesn't look too bad. So that was actually the 2 of the 3 repair ships, and well, I looked at all 3 of them, so that's good. That one is not mine. I'm not interested in his ship, but I'm interested in his trade goods because sometimes they have something which could be useful. Not this one. So I need to take my ship and fly to the space station and teleport to where I was, which is absolutely fine. And then the journey comes back. Hi Tiger, how are you doing? So, do you have any all 7 ships now you're allowed to fly? No, I am good. Glad to be back. Had a couple of relaxation days. Well, went out for a very long walk yesterday with the dogs. So, Ah, okay. So she turned into the dancing queen, or? No, I actually did notice you were not on yesterday because I was on a little bit late. Not streaming, but I was on my computer a little bit late yesterday, and I then saw that you were not on, and I was like, oh, okay. She's probably busy with something. So we have a grave to find. Yeah, this is going to be my grave, isn't it? So, déjà vu. So we have a grave. At least that's a positive to start with. No, I understand that. Now, if your head is not in it, it can be tricky. Yeah, I was actually playing something else, and I stopped a little bit early as well because I was not really. I would say it was one of those situations where everything took 3 times as long because my brain was not functioning as expected. So I definitely wouldn't have played No Man's Sky. Oh, he has probably never played Permadeath. Yeah, let's talking about streaming. I will probably be changing my schedule. Well, to start, I will probably not stream on Wednesdays, but I'm not sure whether I will take Friday or Saturday instead. I'm not entirely sure, and I need to talk to my family about it as well. So, what else am I looking for on this planet? Anything popping up that is interesting? I could take some copper or something. Gold. Yeah, let's go and take some gold. That hanging on the mountainside. Do not hit. Let's go down and land. Then we'll find out where it is. Up there, okay. Well, I'm not a keen lover on this planet. I can't see what's what. Yeah, okay, the gold is gold colored, but it is slightly dark here. We just found out that I needed more gold when I repaired, so yeah, then it makes sense to take some, get some. The same as when I come across silver, it would be a good idea to take a good stack or two so I can actually build on the freighter. So it's all about being a little bit proactive to what you need and what you might need, and yeah, I know I'm a horrible holder sometimes, and that's that's my curse sometimes, and that's just my type of gameplay, and that is, it's tempted to say, it's not something I would advise anyone to copy. I unfortunately don't think I can say either to do or not to do, because it seems like I'm not the only hoarder around here. So, like anything else, do what pleases you, more than anything else. So, that was at least gold. Oh. What else do we have around? I could use the magnetized ferrite, but I can't be bothered running around and try to get it. So yeah, you're right, and that's very often what it comes down to. When I find out I have 10 stacks of activated indium, then of course I start selling that like everyone else would do, or refine it, or whatever you want to do with it. But as I said, I found out that I'm not the only hoarder here, far from. Yeah, that's not going to be helpful. Yeah, and that's absolutely true. But the funny thing is, I have actually found out that most players somehow is hoarders, and I think it's sometimes more the gaming gene which do that to us. We start to collect things, whatever it is, and it's absolutely quite fine, I think. I don't think it's something you should be afraid to admit, because as you say, it has to work for you. So do I. All in a mess and chaos. Of course it is. I would not expect differently. Mine is by price, as a gig trade lord, you know. Everything is by value. Now the funny thing is, I always have some intentions of doing it a very specific way, and it always ends up just be chucked into storage, and I'm spending 10 minutes every time to try to find what I'm looking for. So yeah, I am not the most organized person. But then again, it's good because you can do whatever suits you. That's the brilliant thing with No Man's Sky. Cold.
Technology recharge.
Oh, I forgot to actually check that. Gold. Yeah, that's very true. I kind of used that on my permit when I did the expedition through that as well. That was actually quite nice.
Recharge. Weather warning. Incoming storm. Units received. Units received. Units received.
Uh,
Units received. Thermal protection falling.
yeah, I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do with them, but that is actually a good point. But as soon as I was finished, I jumped over back to the challenges. So, yeah, I finished the bounty hunter, and then I started this one. And I mean, my permasave is not running anywhere because it's actually going very well. And that's good to have and play on the side when I don't have anything else. I still have a couple of things I need to do on it, so that's all well and good. I'm actually very happy how that has gone. No, because then I have to involve other players, and that I don't really see the the big point with that. And to be honest, it's not a big problem. Yeah, but I find that a little bit messy because I don't know who's on when I start.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Yeah, I don't mind Euclid because it's actually good for some of my videos to find S-class ships in Euclid because people like to watch them, and so that's useful for YouTube. Most people don't know where galaxies after number 10 is. Pretty much, I would say. But I mean, I do make them on my normal perma save, and it is a way to actually say to people, get out there, don't all huddle together in a corner of the universe.
Units received. Units received.
So, what was it actually I wanted here? I want copper. Well, let's start with that. And yeah, I'm lazy. I can't be bothered walking around if I can fly around. Now, to be honest, when there is storms on a planet, I don't really appreciate walking too much. So it's all it's all about finding materials, and of course I don't have to do it all in the beginning. That's for sure. Where was it? It won't be, but now I was in the system, I saw these things, and why not? It was actually not the copper I came to the planet for, because that you can get almost everywhere. Actually the pyrite I wanted some of, so let's that way. Let's go and see if we can get that. It's always it's always nicer to get it on planets that it's where you don't have to play hide and seek with the sentinels while you get it. I would say I'm not afraid of sentinels, but I do respect them. I mean, you have to, because if you run into them, if you start fighting with them, they always bring friends. They never fight you one-on-one. And they don't adhere to any rules like Geneva Conventions or whatever those boxing rules were and stuff like that. No. It's all about exterminate. Even though they are not Daleks, but they could be. So, yeah. What is that over there? It's cobalt. I'm not too interested in that. No buildings around. That is of course a little bit boring. Buildings is a good thing. They can reveal certain interesting things. So, what I was quite happy to actually realize is that I got all animals on this planet, so that is always a win-win. So I'll take a little bit of a flight over the surface and see if I can see something interesting. Might or might not. There is some sort of building. Building is a very relative term in No Man's Sky. This is some sort of trade terminal. I managed to park on top of it. Oh, almost. You still won't let me change to the ship anyway, so. That doesn't mean you can't. You can buy from it if you want or sell to it. I will say sometimes you actually find them in a situation where it's good to either buy or sell, so many players regard it a little bit silly, these things are there, but I actually find it's one of the funny little things, and it's actually not bad. So what am I actually looking for? Well, I would like to find something like a crashed freighter. That's always useful. Or an observatory. or even a crashed ship, that I would not complain about that. And the thing is, I can use charts to try to find things, but the rules with this challenge is you can use one chart on a planet, and then when it's executed and you have done whatever is included in that chart, you have to leave the planet. So yeah, of course you can use charts, but it's a little bit considering when to and when not to. So it only showed a minor settlement, and I couldn't actually see anything else. Ancient data structure is a little bit useless, but there is a possibility it will give some drop pod charts. So I picked them up, and yeah, the navigation data can always be used to buy charts with, so that's actually not a bad thing either. So yeah. It is a very boring planet regarding real estate. So I'm actually going to visit the minor settlement, and it is quite a bit away, I believe. 3 minutes. So yeah, remember that if you're new to the game and if you have questions, feel free to ask. I don't mind helping a little bit where I can, or give suggestions. I'm not going to tell you how to play your game. An archive as well that is kind of nice to just see that, and there's something over there, so getting here was actually not a bad thing. So I'm just checking because the trade goods will be the same, but things like other things do actually change. So I'm going to buy a little bit of trade goods because that's a good way of making some money. And we can always discuss whether money making is a good or bad thing. I will leave that decision up to you. How many did I need of them? One? I think it was only one. I needed some of that as well. I'll buy them both. And, oh, should we look at the blueprints as well? I'm not going to buy them, but they are not bad, but I need to preserve my nanites at the moment, and one of the things is I'm actually playing on a very high setting, so everything is expensive. And that's just how it is, so I just have to adapt to that. But that's why I sometimes have to be a little bit savvy. As savvy as I can be. So. There, but yeah, it all looked fine. So, observatory or archive? Observatory or archive? Bin. That's a bloody good question. So I will have the minor settlement marked, so I can come back to that. The thing is, if the observatory sent me on a distress signal, then I will run off like there's no freaking tomorrow. So that's where the excitement sets in, and you go, "Oh, that's a ship," even though it might not be, but. It's always like that. When you have the option, then that is very often what you go by. So the archive is, this guy is doing the same as the back guy on the minor settlement. He sells things, components, and he pretty much have the same as that guy had on the other one. I can't tell you. And he also have the same blueprints. I do not know if there is any change in that as you go along. You can buy a chart for nanites. I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to visit the guild envoy, and he has something I can use. And of course I'm going to look at the trade terminal, because as I just said, certain things might change. So see, the hypnotic eye is suddenly in plus, then I can sell that. So trade goods stay the same, but everything else is changeable. Then you can go up and learn a little bit of lore about the gigs. I'm not really overly interested in that part, so I just have to make sure I'm not filling my ship up without reason. So back to the minor settlement. Should show up on my... Damn. I didn't have any contraband, so there's nothing to be nervous over. Then we go and check the... I think it's an observatory. If it's not, then we'll have to see. Well, it could be an abandoned building. It's an observatory, good.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
So this is the interesting part. What does it show? But I'm going to look through the back. I actually stole a box through the door. That's kind of amazing. That was the one. No one knew I could do that. Well, I always pick up what I can, because it's free. It's most of the time useful one way or another. It's not something which is a game changer, but it doesn't have to be. So This is a lot of plants, and you can pick up the carbon from it by just walking around. Keep the E button pressed down and just move your mouse over it. Don't know how to advise on consoles. I would ask someone like Welsh Tiger, she knows that. Because I don't play on consoles, so I am an absolute noob on that. And Tiger, yeah, okay. I see you have found a freighter. So 1394. Well, may you find what you're searching for. Yeah, it found me a building, which is an ancient building, but that is not really useful. You're looking for sodium.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Ah. Yeah, well, I found a deposit on a planet, so I thought, let me take that. Then I have a little bit, and that has actually lasted for a very long time with all the crap I pick up, but so I'm actually finished on this planet, so what do I have of charts? Sentinel, I'm not really. Inhabited outpost, that would be a minor settlement, that's not really. But I can run a... And I found an abandoned building that is quite useful. Because then I can kill some creatures. Let's take the quick way. So then when I'm finished with this, whatever I do here is I have to leave the planet. So this is where it would be really bad to see a crashed freighter or something else landing here. If you notice, that was not a building or anything, but it sometimes happens I come down and there is buildings or other things, but that's just a shame. So it's actually cold, so I'd better be protecting myself. on that side. If you don't know this, one of the good things with No Man's Sky, the icon is always shown on the door. Whether it's a building or a freighter, for instance, to land on a freighter, then look for the freighter icon. It will show you where the hangar deck actually is. So this is a kind of traveler law which comes out of this. Is someone like you who had experienced things, and it gives a little bit of hints and tips, but I don't find it overly helpful. But what is helpful is when you analyze the data log, you find something which will help you, and that is always nanites. And it will give you between 120 and 150 nanites. If you play on normal, you can actually activate it several times and get the nanites several times. And it might help you if it's the start of your game. I thought it was some type of glitch, but I found out when you play on Permadeath you can't do it, so it's actually placed there on purpose. You can take it multiple times. So yeah, I'm a little bit paranoid because there's normally in one of the rooms something hanging down from the ceiling. It doesn't seem like there is here. But if you don't look for it, and it always makes me almost crap myself when that happens, that it hits me. It doesn't kill you or anything, but it's just the feeling of being hit by something which, yeah. So, got what I could. So, how many do I actually have of those? 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that means I need some horrors to come and that was not overly helpful. didn't get any of those. Damn. I got a little bit of the Sentinel ones, but yeah. They are still looking for me. That's concerning, to be honest. That means I will have to fight them. Okay, I need to get some of this processed so I don't fill up too much. It's still looking for me. This is not good. Let's see. I don't know what happened with the Sentinels. They don't seem to scan as much as they used to. Hey, I'm here. You. Honestly, you know where I am. Come and get me.
Technology recharge.
Don't do that. Oh, you morbid. Well, at least I'm healthy. I was a short moment afraid I actually half killed myself. So, and that wouldn't be the first time I've done that. The geology cannon is a very two-edged sword. I have to be careful now because there is animals as well. So what I'm going to do is the very non-honorable thing. Run. So I will have to do the other one at a later point, but that's fine. So yeah, I don't feel I'm geared up to really fight sentinels at a full scale yet, but I'll take a little bit here and there, that's absolutely fine. The good thing is I get some of these missions on a rolling basis, so that's absolutely fine. Not that I'm counting, but still. Ah. So down the line they keep standing with the kills, and the better I get with them, the more stuff they will offer me for free, which is absolutely fine as well. One stone crystal. Nice. One. Oh. Does that actually work well? Nothing. Well, Sentinel weapon shot. That goes actually works with this one, 11-1. Even though this is 3, it's worse than that one. I could keep it for now. Yeah. I can always pull it off if it's something I don't want. So, well, I decide to sell immediately. So. So let's go to a new system. Let's see if we can sell some of our trade goods at least, or in something else. I will start finding frigates at some point as well. I don't know exactly when, but oh, that one was Gek. That's outlaw system. That's okay. You still Gek.
Starships approaching.
I have to remember this is actually not so well stocked yet, so might cause a problem or two.
Technology recharge.
bit of money out of it, but I need to improve my info quite a lot. Yeah, I'm not doing that yet. Because that will cost me a lot of money, so no, I'm not going to talk to them at this point. So I don't have overly many slots, so that's where it's tricky. I almost have what I need for this one. That would give more damage, so that's actually positive, but yeah, that's just how it is. It's a couple of solars, but they are all low range, so that's all well and fine. So I talked to everyone who is not gig, because the gigs I have actually talked a lot with, so I'm trying to catch up with the other races, and plus what they might give me is a little bit better than what the gigs would. As I have said before, if you are looking for solar ships, Outlaw Systems is your better option. It's not what I expected to sell, but yeah, these I'm not really going to do them yet. That's an Explorer. That's a solar. That's my ship. And before I do anything here, I'm going to take a very short bathroom break. It will take a couple of minutes, but stay with me, I'll be quickly back. And I'm back again. Sorry for that. Oh, that's a real good one. So that one is the gunner. Oh, it's actually a real good one I got there. And this one. 2-1. Ugh. Yeah, that on the other hand was not good. Okay. That's as it is. Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. So that's just how it is. So what do we have here? Not much. I need to go and find a place where I can get the last thing I need for the pre-build for the upgrade to the infra knife, at least. So I can only go. Oh, that was a gig system. I can only go to gig system, so I have to stick with that. Sorry, I'm sitting eating a piece of chocolate. I hope that's okay. Such a nice dinner tonight. And it's weird, but sometimes when you have a really nice dinner, you feel you need a little bit of sweet after it. Oh yeah, a Kit Kat will do. Okay. I'm going to take these, even though well, the rewards might be useful down the line, but I'm taking that one as well. That is normally something you can do locally in the system you are. So, there's something I can sell. Oh, it's good. 0, so... Oh, good. Some C-class haulers. Not really something we need, so... Do I need to pick up things still? It's been a little bit of money so far, and that's why I actually stopped doing it. That one is useful. I would not say I really need bullets, so projectiles. Okay. I'm going to talk to non-gig. And no, I'm not a gigist. So, yeah, we are slowly moving towards our goals, whatever they might be. Now, I must admit my goals is somewhat a little bit more tricky than just what's up and not up. First of all, I need to get all the way to Eissentam. But on the road, I also want to make sure my ships are built up and I acquire whatever I need to make myself good and better. And that will come down the line, it just takes some time. So... yeah, at some point I might start talking to the gigs again, so I get at least the words, but who knows. So, as I said, I'm not interested in the ship, but I'm interested to see what they have to sell. This guy even had wiring loom, that's but nothing that I was looking for. Going to check the others as well. Probably pretty much the same they have, because we are in when it's in the same system, so I wouldn't say that is anything useful either. So that's fine. We have a missing person to find, so let's go and see if we can find him. So the thing with find missing people, I might need something to bribe him, so that's one of these only time can actually show what it is we need. So, trying to find a minor settlement. Toxic planet, so on. Oh, I have more of this. Aside because I'm going to refine it down the line anyway, so yeah. I'm going to leave them because they should hold for quite a while. And if you want to pick things up around this, do it before you talk to the guy. Where is there? Of course, scan as much as you can. Hello. Welcome to, how are you? Finding 5 out of 8 without actually doing anything is rather interesting. Okay, yeah. Let's a little bit in the interesting department, but so I'm not actually going to use him, but I need to look if he has that thing for sale I need, and he does. Because that means that I can actually, I think I can put it on as it is. Yeah, I left the quantum computer there, and I haven't put on anything on, so you know what? I might need another quantum computer at some point. And I do know these are all things that I can learn through the anomaly, but I have only limited anomaly visits, and I have only one left, and that is quite far out in the future, because I am playing a challenge, so there is a lot of special rules to these kind of things. Not that it is anything bad or anything, but then I could choose not to play them, but I kind of made part of the rules myself, so I should not even complain about them in any way, which I don't, to be honest. But we have put a lot of smaller challenges into one bigger one, because we don't like challenges which ends before they have started, so prefer something which goes on for a while and then see how it goes. And the end here is actually to go to Eissentam and find a paradise-like planet and settle down. Lubricant. Bugger. That's something I can't make. Damn. Where would I find that? It's not just something you can buy either. It's sometimes sold by places like this, but it is rare. See, he sells glass, and that's it. So I need to find lubricant to bribe him with. That is not going to happen straight away. So what I actually can do is I can try to see if I can find a crashed freighter, but in this situation I cannot use a chart, because then I have to leave the planet and can't get back. So that is the conundrum here. So nothing in visual range. So I need two animals, and they are both underground. Okay. So if I come across some caves, might have a look. I normally don't chase them as such, because they very often take up too much time trying to find them, and you might actually lose your ship in the search. That's the thing, when you run around on foot and forget all about what you're actually doing. You might deplace your ship, you don't never really lose it, but it's a little bit of a joke we have been running on, and that is how it is. So I will bet you that the guy I'm looking for is actually here, but it will not show that to me because I haven't talked to the other guy. That's reality for you. So sometimes, very rarely, these guys might also have those kind of things in their stock, but that is just pure luck if you run into that. Nothing more. And I do not think I am that lucky. So it's probably one of these guys I'm looking for. Not much I can do about it, to be honest. That is one of the problems with limited anomaly access and stuff like that. That is, you actually end up in a situation where you don't have the ability, as you normally would have in a game, in a save, that you can get and do things yourself. Checking something, I'm not trading this one in, but if I was to trade in my freighter, I could actually buy this, but I don't think I want to do so. So yeah, the only chance for me to find lubricant is if I can find a freighter. But I can't really start using charts to try to find one, because then I have to leave the planet. So I can only do it by visual inspection, and even though it's possible, you can find things, you can see things, and I see a lot when I'm just flying around. There's still a question about luck or not. wise man do? Do I just ignore and then come back if I get it? That's actually a good question. That's a good thing. Oh, I can call a friend now, maybe. That's probably not a good idea, thinking in those directions, but we just take it as it is, and it's not going to ruin my game in any way anyway, so
Warning. Threat detected.
so bloody hell, they are attacking here. See, now there's a little bit more juice on my input line, so that was actually okay. So I can't really do that informant. I can't bribe him. I have not gotten so I think I will just save it until I get it, then I will come back to this system. It should actually say that if we are looking at the teleporter for this system. So, yeah. kind of prefer warm coffee, so yeah. That was done. What else do we have? Well, we have a lot of things, so let's just get it run through and deal with it. That is always a better option. Wow. What silver do I actually have? 75. It's very green here. I wonder if they are celebrating St. Paddy's Day. Wow, St. Patrick. I actually think I will try the pirates this time, just to see if I can actually scoop up with them. So just checking what I can buy here and then what we can sell. If anything. I am only selling if I'm getting a plus out of it. I'm not selling to lower So I talk to those who are not gigs, because otherwise I will be very behind with the languages of them, and plus the things I can get from them is actually better than the gig ones, because gig ones will only give a little bit of money. Viking dagger is not the best gift, but shouldn't complain, it's free, and it will end up giving a little bit of money. So not entirely sure what I'm actually up to right now, but yeah, I didn't talk to that guy because he wanna work on my exocraft station. I have one on the freighter, so that is that's not going to happen, because that's part of one of the main missions, so which I'm not allowed to do. Oop. Not a Viking. Mystery. Not that it matters a lot, but it just fill out red words in the text, and you'll need a little bit from everywhere. So okay, let's. Oh, I just needed the one on top here. So I'm actually wondering. It's a little bit tricky. You know what? Why have money if you don't spend them? Oh. I never thought I could shock you, Wicked. What the hell was I actually thinking? Yeah, that's not what I want. To be something like that. Well, let's take that up when I'm about to retire. I think that would be a positive time to do it. Some of this off, so I don't have to carry that around. I don't need right now. There we go. Everything everything else looks fine. Good. Starship should not have anything. Radar, put something. Yeah. Good. That's all well and fine. So now I can actually come and go to and from my freighter, and that makes it a little bit better for me. So we have a mission here. And I forgot something, but never mind.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, for some reason my key binding has gone old, but
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
they are hitting with some hard shit here. Pardon my foreign language. So actually helped I updated a little bit on the infra, so that is very good to know. Always makes it better, to be honest. why it drops that out sometimes, but